Hello YouTube, it's Lex. Yes, it's me. I'm back. It's the Century Sim Racing Esports Series. We are at Bathurst. We are in the Bath. The DTM series today. It is Saturday night, as always. One of the pinnacles of my Saturday night from now on is the DTM series. As always, joined by Jim Whitehouse. Drivers have just started. There he is. Hello. How are you?
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Good. Say the quick brown fox for me so I can get your levels right.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lovely dog.
There it is. Awesome. Sounds great. How have you been? How's things?
Yeah, good man. Super excited for tonight. When we sat down to vote for what tracks we wanted, I watched the votes rolling in, and I couldn't believe it when people were voting for this track because it is one of my absolute favorites. But it is so technical and super narrow and super bumpy and just all walls. It's a proper driver's circuit, so I can't wait.
Yeah, it is. It's a really, really cool track, to be honest. Mount Panorama. It's in Australia. Do you know what? I was saying to you on the phone before. I've never actually raced this in any game or anything like that ever. So to see you guys doing it today, it'd be good fun for me. 3.8 miles long, 23 turns, and you know what? That's got some massively long straights on this. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, it's a track of an immense duality because you've got the long straight, 90-degree right-hander for turn one, left-hander for turn one, really long back straight, but then you've got really tight, really twisty, loads of elevation change over the mountain. So when setting the car up, you've really got to pick one. You know, do you maximize it so that you've got the most straight line speed, or do you set it up so that you're strong over the hill?
Yeah, of course. Let's have a quick look at the championship table as it is then for the DTM series. Tony Raper still in the lead of the championship on 81 points. Jim Whitehouse, who's joining me throughout the race, is currently sitting in second on 77. We've been trying to get a really good battle between Jim and Tony for a long time in the DTM series, but for one reason or another, that keeps failing on us quite badly.
The issue there is that Tony is absolutely rapid, and I can't keep up with him.
Yeah. Well, you know, we seen on Tuesday some awesome stuff from you guys on the F2 series. So, looking forward to this one. Hopefully, you know, everyone's server and stuff stays on for it to work, because I imagine that is half the challenge most of the time. But
touch wood, we seem to have got on top of the troubles that have been plaguing Tony with his Oculus. So, hopefully, we've got a clean event tonight.
Good. Well, I'm looking forward to it. As always, on YouTube, you can comment. Get in the comments there and, you know, let us know what you're up to. Your favourite moments, drivers, all that type of thing. Let us know you're there and stuff like that. Pete Harrod is currently sitting in third in the championship on 58 points as well, followed by Leon. Then Andy. James Colm is in sixth, but he's not racing today. Is that right, James?
That is correct, yes.
So he's off, probably sunning himself in this lovely weather that we've had today, but hopefully he'll be back next time. Seventh, Tom Illingworth. Then we've got Oliver Evans, Stu Nunnan, Reese Cashmore, Kevin Bolland, CJ Lang, and Ryan Mitchell at the bottom there. Ryan Mitchell was a little bit of a late bloomer, wasn't he, in the DTM series? He started quite late.
Yeah, we've got a few drivers that have only done a single round, so, you know, all of those at the bottom are so far back only because they haven't been racing. The remarkable one for me is the fact that Pete Harrod has only done 3 rounds. And is still third in the championship, and I only overtook him last week. Yeah,
it's well good. If you joined us Tuesday, you'll know that I have full control of the cameras again, so bear with me. Obviously, there's so much went on the F2 series that it was really hard to keep up, but we'll see how we get on. Stuart Nunnan taking a little bit of a spinsies there, but I'm looking forward to this. Should be some fun. Get in the comments. Obviously, get in touch, stay in touch throughout the program today, and. Stu taking another tumble. He seems to be struggling with this one. How did he do in practice?
Practice was interesting. Like, it was a fairly wide spread between all the drivers. So, but I think that there's been a lot of extracurricular practice going on between practice and now. Certainly, I know I've put an unusual amount of laps in to prepare for this. But honestly, I think that practice was all about finding fast lap times, but it's just not going to be about that at all. All the talk in the chat this week has been about keeping it as clean as you possibly can, and how difficult and complicated it's going to be to follow over the mountain. So there's going to be a couple of critical corners. The exit of turn 1 is going to be crucial. and the exit of Forest Elbow is going to be again absolutely crucial, because going down the Conrod Straight is going to be a massive overtaking opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna get you to do. I'm gonna get you to do a lap again as well, and see if you can talk us through a lap of the Bath, because it'll be interesting to see.
I'll see what I can manage. It's a big. The interesting thing with this track is because it's so technical. I'm curious to see how I'm going to get on with talking and racing at the same time.
Yeah, you didn't really do very well with it last week, I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, sometimes you got to go racing,
We'll see how we get on. Once a year at Bathurst, there's an event called the Bathurst 1000, also known as the Great Race. It's held and regarded as the pinnacle of motorsport in Australia. They win £1 million for that, is that right?
Yep, it's an unreal race. At this year's Bathurst 1000, they had to yellow flag the race or safety car it because there were some kangaroos on the track.
That's incredible.
There is some amazing footage somewhere of all these really mean looking racing cars absolutely dribbling down the hill with these two little kangaroos on the track ahead of them.
That's
so
insane.
Cute.
Love it. Absolutely love it. What's your favourite part of Bathurst? Let us know. Get in touch on the comments on the YouTube there. I don't have them up yet because they've got all kinds going on, but I'll get to them if you're talking to me. Do you think £1 million is enough for a win at the Bathurst 1000?
Yeah, I think so. It's the biggest motorsport thing that happens in Australia, so I feel like that's worth £1 million. No?
Yeah, I probably agree. Pinnacle.
Right.
Pinnacle. Do you know what I mean? So quality is just about to begin. Yes, we are. And then we'll try and do as best we can with the cameras again, but it's a lot of fun.
So I'm going to wait just for a second and let everybody rush out the pits before I go. This track position is going to be so crucial here.
Yeah, there's a good tactics. I can't. There's not. Oh, I need to sort something out. Just Jim, can you fill air a minute?
Yeah, no problem at all. No problem at all. Yeah. So I think the way to approach this qualifying is basically I can see everyone has spread themselves out quite a lot ahead of me already. So the trick is just going to be to get as much clean air as you can. We're looking for, I think, a competitive time. You're going to want to be in the low 158s, I reckon, if you're going to be anywhere towards the sharp end. I believe in practice, Tony finished with a 156.9, which is actually an outright lap record. Bathurst has never seen a race between anything this fast before. So a 150, I'm aiming to get into the 157s if I can.
Awesome.
Stu Nunnan's already binned it ahead of me.
Yeah, we've got the graphics back on the screen now, so you can actually see who we're watching.
Excellent.
Yeah, we needed to fix that. We're watching Andy Archer anyway, in the awesome Brawn livery as well, which I absolutely love. 8 minutes left of quali, so we're going to keep eyes on as many things as we possibly can, and hopefully the timing screen does appear on the side imminently.
I'm catching all this traffic now. Everyone's binning it on the outlaps.
And we're watching Jim now on his outlap.
This corner here is such a steep downhill, but I reckon if you line it up correctly and if you're alongside enough, that's going to be a genuine overtaking spot.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, you know, you might not be able to see it because you're racing, but there's lockdown live banners everywhere. So.
Unfortunately, I don't have any of that stuff in mind, so I can't see what you can see.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit tender today. Lockdown Live is a little game show that I do with some friends once a week on a Friday night. We have,
I think last night was actually the first one that I missed.
Oh, really? It was a lot of fun. Drank a little bit too much, to be fair. And
sounds about right.
Yeah, so it's starting to hurt a little bit today, but we'll get by. I've got a coffee and everything now. I feel great. Looking forward to some good racing. You know what I mean?
Braked way too early for turn 1 there. Thing is, this is it's a long lap as well. So getting in, you've got to be quite economical with the laps that you do. I don't want to be constantly binning it, and I think the goal's got to be to bank one early and then just build on it rather than. This is one of those tracks. Rome was not built in a day.
No, that's true. That's true. Take your time with it. Let's have a little look at Leon Chambers. And 6 minutes left of quali. So, very quickly, Jim, do you want to just explain the format for any newcomers to the DTM series?
Yeah, absolutely. So, right now we're in the middle of doing a 10-minute qualifying session. This will be followed by a 15-minute sprint race. And then after that will be another 15-minute sprint, but the grid will be reversed based on the results of race 1.
I absolutely love reverse grid, you know.
Do you know what? It's watching back the live stream from the Formula 2 race on Tuesday. It was race 2 that was the belter. It was so much action all the way through.
Right, I think I'm fully set up now. Sorry for trying to palm you off with something.
No. Lex, I am more than happy to just talk all the time. I
I
love
know.
the sound of my own voice.
I know you do. Oliver Evans. Just putting in his. I'm trying to get the timing screens. Oh, there they are. There we go. Andy Archer setting one there. So I've got lap times on my screen as well, which I think are a little bit ahead of time. Before they actually.
How can they be ahead of time?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Before they actually appear on the screen.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Do you get me? But
yeah, I get what you mean.
I think it's.
But you don't know if I. So, like, what I'm suggesting is that you don't know if I'm going to be on pole yet.
No. But we'll get there. It's fine.
That would be handy. It would take a lot of the stress out of this.
Yeah, I think I just need another screen just to make things a little bit easier.
Definitely.
I can put more stuff everywhere then, you know. 5 minutes left to quali. It's the DTM series. It's round 6. Is it round 6 or round 7 already? I can't remember. It's round 6.
It is round 6.
Yeah, at Bathurst. Great track. Looking forward to seeing some action on the races. Get in the comments as well, like we've said. Subscribe and click that little notification bell so you get notified when we're back on Tuesday with the F2 series. That's one of the most important things you need to be doing in life.
There you go. The scariest thing is that this car has DRS, and you just keep the DRS open all the way over the mountain.
Right, yeah. That's a good point. That's a good shout.
Which is terrifying.
I'm going to need you to go through something in a bit about the cars, because we've had some questions throughout the week. Some people want a bit more information about the vehicles that we're using in these both series, but today we'll just talk about these in a bit.
Yeah, no problem. So this is it's a 2018 spec DTM Mercedes. Like DTM obviously is the German touring car series. So they've got different manufacturers. Like Audi actually a couple of days ago pulled out of their DTM program. I think Mercedes pulled out last year, but fortunately in 2018 they were still doing it, which means that we've got this amazing vehicle.
Yeah.
A DTM car is basically, it's a saloon car that has tons of downforce. So we picked this car because we were kind of divided between, do we want GTs or single seaters? So this is a good hybrid of both.
Okay, do you want to talk us through a lap, Jim?
I'm going to run out of fuel on this lap, so I'm going to need to box quickly and make sure that I've got enough time for an actual lap, because I haven't done a clean one yet.
That always happens every time I go to you for a lap.
Right, so here we go.
So we're watching Leon Chambers. If you've just joined us, it is the Century Sim Racing Esports Series. It's the DTM, and it's round 6. We'll be joined by Jim Whitehouse throughout the duration of quali. Are you ready to rock and roll?
Yep, I'm happy to talk you through a lap.
Here he goes.
So we've just pulled out of the pits. The only corner that we've missed so far is a 90-degree left-hander, which is turn 1. That's followed by this really long straight. There's quite a lot of elevation change just on this straight alone. So we're going down into the dip. On the right-hand side, actually, there's a house that you can Airbnb. So we're hard on the brakes down into third, and then on the power super early because there's quite a lot of positive camber on that corner. Here as well, you straight line it as much as you can. Down into first gear, tuck it into the left-hand side, get as close to the wall as you can. DRS is open from this point over to the left-hand side. Little bit of a lift through the right-hander as we climb up the hill. And now we're basically flat through this section, which is properly scary with the DRS open. Oh my goodness, there's a catch. Flat through here as well. Blind left-hander. We've run a little bit wide. Bring it over to the left-hand side because you've got to slow down quite a lot. Downhill. This section is so difficult because of how downhill it is. But we're getting as close to the wall as we can, and then we're basically flat out through that section. tight right-hander there downhill. That is such a huge elevation change, but get it as close to the wall as you can to open up the exit, because this is going to be an enormously crucial part of the lap. This is the Conrad Straights with a huge stop at the end of it. It's going to be all about getting as good a slipstream as you can down this part of the track so that you can make an overtake. Whew,
such a long straight lap.
Yeah, I know. But that's the interesting thing. Like, there's going to be loads of time with us sitting there, staring at each other, going down the straight, wondering who's going to blink first. Whew. All right, so coming up to the last corner, brake as late as you dare. Carry as much speed through. Try not to hit the apex on the inside or the outside, because the curve on the outside is really tall. And that is a lap of the Bathurst Mount Panorama Circuit.
What an absolute lap that is. I can't wait for the race. Just under a minute left of quali now. Drivers obviously starting to consider doing the final push now to try and get higher, improved lap times than what they already have. Stu Nunnan putting in a 2:02 there. Is he going to go for another one? Probably is. Let's keep eyes on Stu, see how he gets on. He was struggling a little bit on the practice session at the start of the stream, but that's okay. You know, it's going to happen, isn't it? You know. Let's see how he can get on. Let's go on board with him, eh? Let's have a little look at this. And you can head
no, someone's crashed in front of me.
Should we go
lost
to that?
Time there. Oh, that's cost me badly on my flying lap.
That's a shame. Who was it? Did you notice who it was?
I think it may have been Reese.
So, 10 seconds left of quali drivers now going to be finishing these laps to try and improve the grid. So far, Tony Draper in first place on a 1:57, followed quite closely by Andy Archer as well. We're on board with Stu Nunnan, currently sitting in 7th. He's going to try and improve this as much as he possibly can.
Man, I lost about 6 or 7 tenths because of that. That's brutal. But that's Bathurst though, man.
It is a brutal track. And there's a spinner in front of Stu as well. It doesn't seem to have affected him that much though. It wasn't really in the way. And he's foot down now, and he's hoping to improve on what he's already achieved. Leon Chambers and Andy Archer calling it a day for quali. Let's see if they can hold on to the positions. Jim Whitehouse moving up to 4th there.
Oh man, that could have been so much more.
On a 1:58, yeah, still impressive though. We're still on board. It was
58.6.
Yeah,
that could have been a
58.6.
58 flat, easily 58 flat. Damn it.
And Stu's coming to finish his lap and puts him up to 6th.
Alright, let's have a look at them results.
Back down to 7th.
Alright, so shall I do a quick little rundown of the results there?
Absolutely, you should, yeah. I completely think
Alright
that's a
then.
great idea.
So, on pole position for race 1, Tony Draper with a 1:57.6. P2 is Andy Archer with a 1:58.3. Oliver Evans, P3 with a 1:58.5. Myself with a 1:58.6. 1:58.7 for Leon Chambers down in 5th place. Tom Illingworth comes in with a 2:08.8. He clearly didn't get a lap in. Neither did Stuart Nunnan with his 2:01.4. And Reese Cashmore bringing up the rear with a 2:03.8. This is going to be fascinating, and I am devastated that I lost that time, because I was easily good enough for P2, and that would have made race 1 much nicer for me.
Little bit heartbroken for you. Anyway, go get yourself a coffee, go top up your drink, do whatever you're doing. We're going to be back with the Century Sim Racing Esports Series. DTM Round 6 race starts next.
I used to dream about flying, about the air hitting me so hard that my lungs were perpetually full. I dreamed about the view from here, while soaring so high from that ample dose of adrenaline. But mostly, I dreamed about today. Every minute of preparation comes down to this moment. I'm not sure you can fathom how rapid time is. That 1/100th of a second that we've shed blood, sweat, and tears for. It's like, all of a sudden, time just stops. Silence echoes through this vortex of anticipation.
Ignition sequence start.
And then it starts. This is what it all comes down to. The smell of burnt rubber, the roar of the engine, and the countdown to the final race.
Alright then, welcome back. We're about to get started for round 6 of the Century Sim Racing DTM Esports Series. As always, going to be joined by Jim Whitehouse throughout the race, although I'm going to try and not speak to him as much so we can concentrate and not crash. But yeah, all drivers, we're just coming onto the grid, aren't we? Is that right?
Yes, that's right. I'll tell you what's interesting that I've just noticed is that these grid positions aren't staggered. So first and second are right next to each other.
Yeah, that's true. I've only just noticed that myself. We're at Bathurst. It's round 6 of the DTM series. Let's see what can happen here then. Looking forward to this. Get on the comments on YouTube. Let us know that you're alive and enjoying what you're seeing today. Who are you rooting for? Who's got your support? Let us know as we get started.
Unless it's anyone other than me. I'm not interested in you supporting anyone else.
Of course, yeah. Jim wants his fan base. Right then. Lights are on, and it's about to go. And there we go for race 1. 15 minutes of this, and then the results of this will determine the grid positions for the next race as they all go into the first corner. Let's see if everyone get around this quite well. Tony Draper straight up into first place from Andy Archer, and he's flying ahead as well. I'm going to try and watch as much of this as I can and try and bring it all to you as it happens. Bear with me, but we will get there. Have my word. So Tony Draper first, Andy Archer second. It's all probably going to change in the next 30 seconds though. Is that Jim Whitehouse? Let's have a little look, see what you're going to do there. Trying to take on Ollie Evans, Leon Chambers. Oh, and he's done a little...
I'm around.
Has he done it? Have you done it? Oh, he's took a little bit of a spin. Oh, you're doing so well there as well.
Yeah, it was a very 50-50 move, but I thought I could hang around the outside, but I just lost it. There wasn't enough grip.
Right, head down. Do what you need to do. We're on board with Tony Draper is sending it away at the minute. So yeah, he's gonna do what he does, isn't he? Really, to be honest with you. Andy Archer in the Braun livery, currently being eyed up by Ollie Evans for second place.
Someone there. This is tight.
Is that Reese? Reese has took a little bit of a tumble.
Yep. All to play for still, you see. Like, lots of messes to be made in front of me.
Yeah. It's all over the place already. Tony Draper first, Andy Archer second, Ollie Evans in third, Leon Chambers fourth, Stu Nunnan, who we're watching right now, in fifth. He's eyeing up Leon for a little bit of an overtake. Stu and Leon always like to have a little battle together. They have done that for the past few races, so let's keep an eye on this one. Jim Whitehouse in sixth, Tom Illingworth seventh, and Reese Cashmore eighth.
Right, I'm on my way.
So, just a recap. First race has just begun. That's what this is. 12 minutes left of it, and the results of this are going to determine the grid positions for the next race. So there's going to be two races.
Caught it. Don't worry. Sorry, everybody.
We're on board. We're listening to Jim as he's racing. So, you know, just ignore the inappropriate noises that get made. You'll get used to it eventually. I have. It'll be fine. I'm gonna put them all together at the end of the season and make a song out of it. And you're going to thank me for it.
I can't wait.
So everyone seems a little bit spread out at the minute. I'm sure that's not going to last long though. Plenty of opportunity to get things sorted, and a few spins already from people, including Jim there, but he's heads down and he's back into it now. Stu Nunnan's the next person for you to be eyeing up from the looks of things.
That is correct. I'm already coming at him quite quickly.
Yeah, we're watching Stu now. He's in fifth position. Jim behind him in the yellow Century Sim livery in 6th. Trying to improve after taking a little bit of a tumble before. But I have every faith that you will.
Oh, I've hit the wall badly there. Didn't really gain anything though.
Yeah, he's still catching up on him quite quickly.
Yeah, I was catching up to him that much already anyway. Oh, he's going to have a horrible exit out of there. Yep, there he goes.
Oh, there it is. What a shame. What an absolute shame. Do you think maybe it was the pressure of you behind you?
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean? You see that big yellow thing in your mirrors, and you're going to make mistakes like that. Oh, what a shame for Stu. He's trying to get it out of the wall. Oh, never mind. You know, he could use tactics now, though, and stay there and then start first in the next race. So let's see how he does. We're watching Oliver Evans in 3rd place. He's looking at a little bit of an attack on Andy Archer for 2nd. We'll keep eyes on this one and see if it happens. Tony Draper's just put in a new... but, well, yeah, they all have. Loads of new best lap times already as they start to spread out. I'm just going to check what's going on. Mick Dan says, hi all, hi Lex. Hello, Mick. Thanks for joining us. It's good to have you back again.
Hello, Mick.
Hello, Mick.
Oh, I love this track.
It is. It's a really cool track. Let us know on YouTube what your favourite part of the Bathurst circuit is. Be interested to find out. I might actually have a little go at this at the end of the stream, and I've never actually raced at this track.
It is a monster.
So, you know, the past few races we've been doing, we've got some drivers taking part in these races that have actually raced physically at some of the tracks we're using. Is there any drivers today that have raced here?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Oh, okay. All right, so there's
In
no...
fact, it would surprise me if we had.
Yeah, there's no backhanded sort of advantages from anybody this week. So 9 minutes left of race 1. We're watching Jim Whitehouse currently sitting in 5th position.
And I'm like 2 seconds up on my best.
Who's in front of you there? Leon. Leon's next. So we're going to be eyeing up Leon very shortly. We'll keep an eye on that.
Oh, yeah.
There's Tony
I'm
in
on my
first.
way.
Tony's just enjoying the scenery from the looks of things. Do you want to get us a Mackey's on the way?
Yeah, you see this, he can't take a break though. Like this track will bite you if you do that.
That's true. And I can't get a Mackey's either because they're all closed. But never mind.
Oh yeah. That's the biggest problem that you've got in this scenario.
Yeah, it really is. I thought I'd missed McDonald's more than I have. But I haven't.
Yeah, I
really
can't say I've missed it at all.
Hasn't really bothered me, to be fair.
Fastest lap of the race, 57.9.
Well done to Jim. If you can make that happen at the end, you're going to give yourself a point. Unlucky on the first lap going into move on cold tyres, but you had to do it, says Mick Dunn.
Well, I had someone alongside me, and I thought, you know, I can outbrake them here, so I gave it a go, and it didn't work.
So we're watching Andy Archer in second. Ollie Evans behind him, probably ironing up for second. He's been doing that for a little while, so it's not going to be long before Ollie does a little bit of a plunge and you know, tries to find out what he can get from it. But if you have just joined us, you are watching the Century Sim Racing DTM Esports Series. It's round 6 at Bathurst. Do please give us a like and a subscribe and a little notification bell thing, and we'll let you inform you when we're next live with all kinds of stuff like this, including Tuesday at 8 o'clock for the F2 series if you're interested in that. It was a lot of fun last week. So yeah, click that little notification bell just so you find these things out. We're currently 7 minutes left of the race. Tony Draper in first, Andy Archer, who we're watching now, in second, followed by Ollie Evans. But Ollie Evans has probably got a little bit... yeah, I was just going to say,
he
took a tumble.
Thank you very much.
So that's putting that's putting Leon and Jim up a place. So that's Ollie Evans down to 5th now.
See, that's the Bathurst effect, man.
What a shame that is. Stu took a tumble in front of Jim before. He's now down in 7th. Reese is behind him. He's locked it up massively there. So watching Leon Chambers, 3rd place. Probably going to be attacked by good old Jim here in a couple of laps time. Maybe sooner. Depends how he's feeling, you know. Jack says nothing new with Stu in the wall. No, you're quite right, to be honest with you. Sounds about it. No, I'm only joking. Although it definitely won't have been his fault. It never is. But we're only joking. I love him, really. We'll speak to him. We'll speak to him live after this and see if he takes full responsibility for it, which I'm sure he will. But I wish him all the best in this. I hope he can take advantage of this reverse grid structure in the next race. So if it finishes as it is, he'll start 2nd. And I think he's done really well with that. Anyway, we're on board with Jim. Yes, we are.
I've got to be so careful here now.
Oh, a little bit of a bump there. This is Jim taking on Leon for 3rd place. Leon's not going to make it easy. He's just giving him a little bit of a kiss for good luck as well. So he knows he's there.
Traffic as well.
There is traffic ahead.
He's getting out of the way by the looks of things. Is
he?
No, he's not. Ooh, boy.
Nearly took both of you out then. Leon is struggling with that. He's trying to get himself back in the right positions again to stay on the track. But, oh, God. Oh, chaos. What have you done, Jim? What have you done? Leon's in the wall.
My argument is that he moved under braking.
Is that what it is? Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah. In fairness, I think he did a little bit, actually.
I think he did. We'll have to look that back. I'm going to try and get the rewind thing.
I was all the way over on the left, and we braked at the same time, and yeah.
Yeah, we'll look it back. Ollie Evans is looking at you now. He's looking at you.
Yes, he is.
He's going, and we don't know what way he's going, but he's going to go. And this is for 3rd place. Jim's not going to make it easy.
Not good.
We'll keep eyes on this. It's Ollie Evans going for an overtake on Jim every now and again. Jim's putting his car in the right place every time, though. That's what you do. It's this kind of thing. Yeah. But we're not going to talk to you too much, just because you do need to concentrate, while Ollie is just, starting to sniff out his next opponent and see what he can get from this. It's for 3rd place, so he's going to want it. He's going to want it. Mick Dan says this track needs lots of concentration. Yeah, it certainly does. You definitely see that. Some drivers struggling with it in certain areas. And especially when you're so close together as well, as we've just seen, it was really hard to sort of keep out of each other's way if things go wrong,
Yep, that's for sure.
4 minutes left of this race. We're watching Ollie Evans trying to attack good old Jim Whitehouse in the Century Sim yellow. It's for 3rd place. Get on the comments just like Mick's done, like Jack's done. Get on the comments on YouTube. Let us know what you're thinking so far. Remember, at the end of this race, the positions will determine the grid for the next race. So, but it'll be reversed, if that makes sense. Just having a quick nosy. Sorry for the sudden camera movements, but I just want to see what's going on. Not much, so we're going to stay with Ollie Evans. See if he can make anything out of this in the final 3 minutes of race 1 in the Century Sim Racing Esports Series. It's round 6 already. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. That's flown over that, hasn't it?
I feel like I'm pretty hooked up over the hill, I must say.
Yeah.
And I found some lap time there.
Let's see what Tony's doing. Oh, yeah, of course, he's just there. Going for a little drive, isn't he? Yes, he is. So
I've done a new fastest lap of the race.
Well done. Well done to you. There it is, appearing on your screen right now, 157 point... Is that 8? 8 or 157.8? It's gone off my screen.
157.8, yeah. DRS open, please.
Closing stages of race 1. Were you going to say words then, James?
I was just going to say I need to concentrate.
Yeah, you do.
Watch where I'm going.
You do indeed. It's one of these tracks that does demand full concentration from all drivers. We're just on board with Jim now. That's why I'm being quiet for a little bit, because the sound of these engines are just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It looks so difficult from that view. It really does. Anyway, just over 1 minute left of this. Ollie Evans is looking at Jim Whitehouse for third. But it isn't an easy track to get it done. And if he doesn't do it right, it could end terribly, like earlier. But he's,
he can look all he likes.
He can look as much as he wants, but you know he's not gonna be handed that one as easy as Stu Nunnan handed his to you.
Yeah, that really helped.
But we'll see. We'll see how we get on. Get in the comments. Who is your driver of this race? We do driver of the day normally, but driver of race 1, let us know who you think it is. I have no idea at this stage, to be fair. So if you're like me, I wouldn't know either. Just having a little nosy around, see what else is going on. Leon Chambers still in 5th.
This should be the last lap as well.
Yeah, I'm just going to... I want to see if Ollie's going to make anything of this. But he might just stay where he is now, and, you know, you are improving with your fastest laps and stuff like that. You know, did we mention that? But,
yeah, in case anybody's not sure, I'm currently holding the fastest lap of the race.
Are you holding the fastest lap of the race, Jim?
I might be, yeah. Last time I checked.
Right then, 14 seconds left. Tony Draper is in first at race 1. This means he is going to be starting at the back of the grid for the second race, so it should be an interesting outcome. We're watching him now. Let's go on board as he finishes what will be his final lap to win race 1. I did mention as well that I was going to have Stu on webcam this week. But I didn't get round to doing it. We'll do it for Tuesday. I think that could be a lot of fun.
I'm sad that there isn't more of this race, because I'm definitely catching Andy ahead of me.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Oliver Evans took a little bit of a step back from you there. I don't think he's going to attack too much on this last lap, but we'll see. As Tony Draper comes to close for his win of race 1, and there he goes, going over to us. He's flashing his lights like crazy. There he goes. He must be very happy about that. It's Tony Draper in first place. Andy Archer's going to bring it home for second, followed by Jim Whitehouse. There he is. Ollie Evans in third. Sorry, what's going on there? Yeah, no, Ollie Evans fourth, Jim Whitehouse third. My bad. Leon Chambers finishing that one in 5th. Where's Tom? Let's have a little look at Tom. He's bringing it round. He's going to close this one for 6th place.
Oh.
What just happened there?
Someone's just... I think that was Leon smashed into the back of me.
We are going to go on board with Stu Nunnan in a sec and just watch him go straight into everybody. It's his it's his thing. It's what he does. Tom's going to finish for 6th. Yeah, right. Let's watch this. Are you ready for absolute carnage? There it goes. Is he gonna? Is he just gonna make a mockery out of me? No, he's gonna.
Of course he is. It's Stu Nunnan guarantee.
There it is. Fully expecting that. There's one for the highlight reel. Anyway, get on the comments on YouTube. Let us know what your driver of that session was. Plenty of action really for race 1. They're the positions: Tony Draper, Andy Archer, Jim Whitehouse, Ollie Evans, Leon Chambers, Tom Illingworth, Stu Nunnan and Reese Cashmore. Flip them positions round, and that is going to be your grid for the next race. So it should be a lot of fun, that, to be fair. We'll see how that one plays out, won't we? Did you enjoy that, James?
Yes, I did. I enjoyed that an awful lot. I feel pretty hooked up, I must say.
I can't get anything on the screen for some reason. I don't know what's going on here. I'll figure it out. Trust me, I will figure it out. I figured it out. There we go. Nice beauty shots of Bathurst. So, while we do that, let's have a quick look at the championship table just to remind you this is what it is currently, not based on today's event. Tony Draper leading the way on 81 points. Jim Whitehouse second on 77. Pete Harrod in third on 58. Leon Chambers fourth. Andy Archer in 5th. James Cole 6th, who's not racing today. Tom Illingworth 7th, Ollie Evans 8th, Stu Nunnan sitting there in 9th, Reece Cashmore 10th, followed by Kevin Bolland, he's not racing either. There's a few not racing this week. CJ Lang and Ryan Mitchell. So let's see how this changes things after today's race. Get on the comments. Let us know who your driver of that session was. It'd be interesting to see what you guys think of things. We're going to be going racing for the second part of this little event that we're doing on a Saturday night. It's the Century Sim Racing Esports Series. It's the DTM round 6. We're going into race 2 imminently. And I'm going to try and keep on those cameras like an absolute madman and see what we can achieve.
Yes. So our wait time at the moment is 3 minutes. So we'll be heading towards the next race shortly.
Excellent. All right then, now's a good time to go and get yourself a cuppa, go to the toilet, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be back for the Century Sim Racing DTM Race 2 at Bathurst next.
Century Sim Racing is a motorsports virtual reality simulation racing centre. The idea being that you and your friends or your kids or whatever can come down, drive racing cars, race against each other on the limit and all that kind of stuff, but in a safe virtual reality environment.
The immersive experience of VR, even just racing with the 3 screens, all the feedback from all the pedals, steering wheel, just a great motorsports experience. Hopefully people can experience driving whatever they want, as fast as they want.
We use simulators a lot for training, so to have it here quite close to me means I'm probably going to be visiting quite a lot for a new track when I go to it.
I've loved it tonight at Century Sim. I've got a sim setup at home, but this is next level. And when you've got the VR on, it's really immersive, it's amazing.
I'm excited to work with the Century Sim guys because they're really nice and kind, and the technology is absolutely amazing.
I think it's the perfect place for networking events, birthday celebration, stag night, anything like that. Really good.
It's something that sort of works no matter how old you are. As long as you're having as long as you're up for a laugh, it's a good place to be.
We love Century Sim!
It's been pretty full throttle so far. It's been great though, I've loved every second of it and I'll do it all again.
I used to dream about flying, about the air hitting me so hard that my lungs were perpetually full. I dreamed about the view from here, while soaring so high from that ample dose of adrenaline. But mostly, I dreamed about today. Every minute of preparation comes down to this moment. I'm not sure you can fathom how rapid time is. That 1/100th of a second those shed blood, sweat, and tears for. It's like all of a sudden, time just stops. Silence echoes through this vortex of anticipation.
Ignition sequence start.
And then it starts. This is what it all comes down to. The smell of burnt rubber, the roar of the engine, and the countdown to the final race.
Welcome back to the Century Sim Race It Esports series, which is round 6 DTM series we're doing this week. Saturday night, as we do every Saturday night. We're about to go in to race 2. The first race, quite action-packed, I'd say, really, to be honest with you. A lot of going on, a lot of spinners making way for opportunities for other drivers. Going to be joined by Jim, as always, throughout the race. Get on the comments on YouTube as well. You know, we'll read them out. Always a good laugh to see what's going on in there. Mick Dan saying 100,000 points for Stu Nunnan for the crashes. Totally agree. He loves to do that at the end of every race. Gives us a little bit of a show. No donuts for Stu. He just likes to cause absolute chaos. But yeah, we're going to be racing for the second one very shortly. Reverse grid, meaning Reese Cashmore is going to be first. Stu Nunnan will start second. Tom Illingworth is going to start third. Leon Chambers fourth. Ollie Evans fifth. Jim Whitehouse sixth. Andy Archer seventh. Who else have we got there? Right, okay. So I'm going to set everything ready to rock and roll. Second race is about to begin. Are you with me, James?
I'm with you. I'm ready to rock and roll as well.
Excellent. All right, then. Looking forward to this one.
There's a lot of cars ahead of me.
Yeah, there is.
The trick is going to be getting through them quicker than Tony.
Yeah, that's key, isn't it, really? So, we're about to get going for the DTM series. Race 2, reverse grid. We're at Bathurst in Australia. Great track, long straights, very narrow corners. No mistakes can be made. No room for error. Let's see what can be made of this one. Is that Stu Nunnan starting first?
Yes, it will be.
Yes, it is. So Stu Nunnan's going to start first.
No, sorry, it's Reese Cashmore.
Reese is starting first, Stu second. It's that staggered grid, isn't it? Right, go, go, go. 15 minutes left of race 2. That's how this rolls. Let's see how they all get through this corner. It's going to be tight. So, that's Reese up one. That's Reese into first. Tom's into second. Stu's moved down to third already on that first one. A big long straight now all the way down. Let's see if what comes of this. Obviously, keep eyes on Jim in the big yellow car as well. He's coming up from the back, so.
Oh, what a move!
Yeah, I'm trying to watch it all. I'm trying to find it on these cameras. Ah, well, you got a spinner there.
Is that Tony ahead of me? How did he do that?
Yes, Tony is ahead of you. I didn't see it.
Well, I haven't been overtaken, so how? Okay, that's weird.
Do you not feel like he overtook you? Oh, that was a bump.
Yeah, kept it together though. Yeah, I didn't get overtaken at any point, so I'm not entirely sure how he's ahead of me.
Yeah, well, he is. Tony Draper is ahead. He's in third place. You're in fourth. We're on board with Jim Whitehouse right now. Go for an attack on Tony. Tony's not going to make it easy. He's not going to enjoy it either, but he's going for it. Not quite made it stick there. But keep your head down. Keep it going.
Got a toe, though.
Nice toe there, yeah. He's going to... It's not going to be an easy one. He's going to come back at you, obviously, but you're going to be prepared for that. Let's see what...
I've got the line for the next corner, though.
Yeah, nicely played. Jim Whitehouse go up to third place now from Tony Draper. Tony Draper's going to not make it an easy one, though. He's staying with him, staying close, and he's going to do that on purpose as he sets himself up for the next one.
Oh, that's a big lock up.
Yeah. That's a bump from Tony for good measure.
God, he was so slow off the corner then.
Yeah. Going up to some traffic here as well. Let's see if keep this
that's
together.
A nudge, thank you.
Nice little nudge off there.
Oh, I didn't need that.
No, not at all. That's moved Stu Nunnan up to fourth place.
Oh, I'm so vulnerable down the straight now as well. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sit and duck moment.
Easy,
there.
Leon.
I know. Calm down, Leon. What's going on?
Oh, easy, Leon.
Wow,
Jesus.
Leon. What's going on? Chaos there. We need marshals, and we need... He's coming back at you again. Oh, this has been a lot of fun.
I have to admit, I'm not overly impressed with that.
No, I didn't
Although
think you
I
would
suppose
be.
I hit him in the last race, so...
He's probably remembered.
Take my lumps this time.
Yeah. Oh, my God. How's Stu doing? Oliver Evans looking for a little bit of an attack on Stu, so that's not Something to be missed there, and Ollie's taking it into the wall, so a little bit offline. Stu's going to be aware of it, though. He's going to be defending as much as he possibly can. Tony Draper's ahead of Stu. A little bit of a lock-up as well.
Oh,
no.
God, everyone's slowing down so much.
Have we got... What's going on there? That's Tom
Proper
Illingworth.
bottleneck ahead of me.
Yeah, Tom's...
Oh, and I've been hit from behind. What on earth? Oh, thank you, dude. Oh, I'm now pointing the wrong way. Oh, I can't believe that.
Absolute scenes right now in Bathurst. That's Jim down to 7th. Don't know who you were hit by there. These cameras, man. I need to see another screen.
It was Leon.
Was it Leon?
Yeah. I think there was just a huge... I don't think it was his fault. I think there was just a huge bottleneck ahead of me. He just came in too hot.
I can't wait. Can we speak to Leon at the end of this?
Yeah.
I think we should. Save all your questions for on air for me, Jim, please. Yeah, absolute scenes. Cars going everywhere. We're watching Leon now as he's looking at Stu. Oh, no, he's not looking at Stu Nunnan anymore. He's binned it into the wall, and quite heavily as well. That's going to put Leon down to last place. What a shame. Right, let's have a look what's going on. Tony Draper. He's going to be eyeing up first place very shortly from Reese. Let's watch Ollie. Let's go on board with Ollie as he looks to take third place from Tom. Won't be long before that one plays out. Get on the comments. Let us know what you thought. Oh, and he's lost it. No way. I was just going to say it wasn't going to be long before that was going to come to fruition, but clearly not. It's Ollie Evans going down to 7th now. See, it's obviously really, really difficult to keep these cars in one place at the best of times, never mind when you've got a million people surrounding you. And one of them makes a slight mistake and then just causes an absolute chaos. We're watching Stu Nunnan with Jim Whitehouse in the yellow behind him. Giving him a little bit of a nudge there. Did you nudge him?
No, I didn't touch him. Didn't get close.
Okay, let's go on board with Jim.
Oh, come on, Stu.
Oh.
That's ping pong.
Ping ponging off the walls. But that's what I was saying there. That's exactly what it does. Stu Nunnan doing a little bit of a lock up in front of you there as well.
It's difficult when you come up on traffic like that because you have to completely change how you're driving to not smash into the back of them.
Yeah, sure. We're on board with Tom Illingworth. He's going for an attack on Reese Catchmore for second. Is he going to get it done? No, he's being clever about it. Holding back a little bit, but it's going to happen soon. I said that last time and then he spun off. I'm just not going to do that. Commentator's curse, innit, you know? So we'll keep eyes on as much as we possibly can, as there's 8 minutes left of race 2 at the Century Sim Racing DTM Esports Series. If you want to get involved in this, by the way, you absolutely can do. We'll go into more detail about how you can in a bit. But basically, centurysim.co.uk/esports is the way to go if you want to get involved in any of the Century Sim Racing events. All you need is steering wheel, some pedals, and this beautiful video game, and you can be part of the fun. We'll go into more details about that in a bit. Trying to find some action for you at the minute. There's going to be some imminently. Definitely. So, Tony Draper... See, Tony Draper's now in first and I didn't see it.
I have to admit, I'm really annoyed that I'm not up there with him.
I know, I wish you were, but you can probably still make it happen.
Well,
quick
I'm
about
working on it.
Put your foot down.
Just need Stu to get out of my way.
Well,
come on, Stu.
We're back on board with you again. Let's see if we can make this clean. There seems to be a particular part of this track where when people try to overtake on it, they just lose it. So,
yeah, there's a lot of dirty air as well. Got to be so careful.
He's going to want to hold on to that 4th place, you know. He really is. He's going to defend it.
Of course he is.
He's going to do what he needs to do to not give you that.
Oh, come on, Stu, get on with it.
See?
I feel like I'm just coasting through here now.
Stu does seem a little bit more nervous than you as he locks up, going around these swipey corners. Has he had much experience as you at the track, or?
No, I don't think he has.
Fair play.
I've lost a second over the mountain.
Yeah. Nice. Nice drag though.
Yeah, I've got a good toe.
There it goes.
Oh, that's the grass.
Oh. And Stu's just cutting the grass, but he still hasn't made it count. He's lost the place to yourself, James. That is for 4th place. You've only got 3 more drivers to get up to Tony now. Put your foot down and see if you can make it happen as we watch Andy Archer try and do the same to Stu Nunnan. Andy's also got Ollie Evans behind him, though, so this could play out totally different. Six minutes left of the race. It's gone so fast, hasn't it? Mick Dan says the track's nasty with the camber. Yeah, absolutely. Look at these three. It's going to be chaos as we go into the windy roads and the forest in a minute. Let's hopefully they can stay out of each other's way, give each other plenty of room and do some nice racing, as they have shown that they can do on multiple occasions. As Stu, the good Stu going, yeah, I was just going to say, he spun there, and now he's facing the wall. What a shame for Stu. He's going to be so frustrated about that as well. Bless you. Yeah, we'll move off. We'll move off, Stu. We don't want to embarrass him any more than he already probably feels. But we're going to get a webcam with Stu for next week, just to see what type of setup he's got, and then we'll move that webcam around all kinds of drivers as we go forward throughout these series, just to see and check in. It's always some fun. 5 minutes left of race 2 of the DTM series with Century Sim Racing.
Man, I've just had my first clean run over the mountain, and I'm a 2.5 up on my best lap.
Well done. Keep it up. Put your foot down. You'll be up there with Draper very, very shortly as we watch Ollie Evans try and attack Andy Archer in the Brawn livery for 5th place. A little bit touchy-feely. Is he going to go for it or not? He's got the power, he's got the drag, he's got everything he needs, but he's not going to go for it this time. He knows Andy Archer's got him covered if he did. He's still got it though, he's still right up behind, so probably going to get this done as we move into the first corner of the lap. After this, there's a big long straight for him to try and get it done as he locks up there and goes wide, trying to avoid hitting the back of Andy.
Oh, you're not talking about me. I'm having to see what you're talking about is exactly what's happening to me.
Oh god, yeah, there's chaos there as well.
Whoa, that's tight.
You could have told me.
I thought you were talking about me.
As he moves up to 3rd place, Jim. Well done. Awesome. Keep it going. Next guy you've got to catch is going to be Reese in 2nd. I think you've done really well there, to be honest with you. You should be proud of yourself. And you'll love...
I am quite proud of that move, if I'm honest.
You should be. So we're watching Reese now, 2nd place. Tony Draper's flying away, 11 seconds ahead of him, I think. If my
I'm super annoyed to not be up there with him.
3 minutes left of this. You're probably going to get Reese, to be fair, if you can keep it together. Tony, maybe
commentators curse much?
Yeah, I'm just not gonna talk, to be honest. I'm trying to see what else is going on before we... Yeah, not much. We're gonna stay watching you and see if you can get past Reese. Reese is gonna want 2nd though as he locks up there. It seems to be a place everyone's locking up there. Have you found
it is such an awkward corner because you're braking and turning and it's a massive downhill.
Yeah, it's a bit of a challenge. On board with Jim.
He's weavy to try and break the toe, but it's not working.
Just on the 3 minutes
left. Set him
left.
up to the exit of turn 1. Sorry, Lex.
Oh, it's okay, mate. And there it is. Is it going to be done? Is he going to close the door?
No,
a little bit wide. No way.
You know, he put me on the dirty stuff. I can't believe that.
Oh no.
Oh, I can't believe that.
That is so unlucky.
And I'm blocked in as well. Come on, where's reverse? Oh, I can't believe that.
What a shame.
Oh, I can't believe I'm Austin Powersing right now. Come on, reverse, please.
Austin Powersing.
Yeah, you know that scene in Austin Powers where he's stuck in that corridor in that little vehicle.
Oh god, yeah.
And he's trying to do a 1,000,000-point turn, but he can't.
That's what it's called from now on, right? Oh, I'm trying to lighten the mood for you. I'm so sorry about that. That's horrible.
Lex, this has not gone to plan, if I'm honest.
No, it seems that way. So the current standings are Tony Draper, there he is, 1st place, flying ahead now. It looks like this one's going to him. What a great victory it's been this weekend for Tony. Reese still in second, although Tom Illingworth has now moved up to third. Probably going to eye that up, but might not happen with the time we've got left. Andy Archer, Ollie Evans behind him, also sniffing him out a little bit. You never know what's going to happen there, so we'll maybe keep eyes on that one. Ollie Evans in fifth in the silver. Andy Archer in the brawn livery. 1 minute left, just over 1 minute left. Let's see what can come to fruition. What an absolute shame, Jim. I'm so sorry that happens. I feel horrible when that happens. I feel like I want to go and get you and put your car back on the track for you.
It's racing sometimes, unfortunately. Oh, I've hit the wall as well. Right, I've got right out of it so I don't gain anything.
That's just been a little bit of an unlucky one for you today.
Yeah.
We're watching Ollie Evans. He's eyeing up Andy. See if he can get it done with just under a minute left. Is it going to be possible? Is it not?
Yeah, we'll see. Just got to make sure I get a better exit than him down into the Conrod straight, like I did last time.
Yeah. 20 seconds left. I was going to go to Tony to see him do his victory again, but I just want to see if Ollie can make something of this with Andy. He's staying with him as much as he can. So this will be the final lap. It's Tony Draper in first. He's going to take it. Second win. 2 races in a row. There's still chaos going on. I just want to see if Ollie can make something of this in the final lap. Doesn't look like it's going to happen though. They're all bunching up though. Lots of bunching up going on.
Oh, come on, Jim. Caught it.
So this is all for position, guys. We're on board with Ollie, 5th place. In front of him as Andy, Tom and Reese. It's basically, excluding Tony, it's the top drivers. This is all for position. If anything's going to happen now, it's going to happen.
Yep, here I come.
And there's Tony winning his second race. Well done to him. That's 2 races this weekend for the DTM series. Race 1 and race 2 officially won. Let's have a look at Reese Cashmore. He's going to try and bring it home for second. Probably going to do it quite comfortably, to be fair. And behind him, Reese, Tom Illingworth, Andy Archer in 4th. Ollie Evans in 5th. Jim Whitehouse with a little bit of a battle with Stu Nunning going on as well. Shall we go on board with Stu as we go in the final stages of this race? And there we are. That's Stu. Jim in 6th, Stu in 7th. Leon's going to finish in 8th after a massive crash that he had. And Stu's obviously trying to pick a driver to crash into because that's what he does. So there you go. James Whitehouse, do us a little roundup of the events.
Sorry, Lex, I've just exited, so I don't have the results in front of me. I was hoping you would.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So, the official result is Tony Draper first, Reese Cashmore second, Tom Illingworth third, Andy Archer 4th, Ollie Evans 5th, James Whitehouse 6th, Stu Nunn in 7th, and Leon Chambers in 8th. Wow.
Right, sorry, pal, can I have that again, but a little slower?
Sorry, so it's Tony Draper first, Reese Cashmore second, Tom Illingworth third, Andy Archer 4th, Ollie Evans 5th, James Whitehouse 6th, Stu Nunn in 7th, and Leon Chambers in 8th.
Right. I think I've got that. Who finished behind Ollie? It was Andy. No.
He finished ahead. You finished behind Ollie.
Ollie, yeah. Okay, me. Right. So I get 8 points. Who was behind me?
Behind you was Stu Nunn, 7th.
Stu Stu Nunnan. Behind him was...
Leon Chambers in 8th.
And... Okay, cool. So, I have the outright results, if you're ready.
Oh, go on then. Yeah, give us the outright results, James.
Okay, so... In first place, sorry, I'll start from the bottom to the top. So, in 8th place, Stu Nunnan, Leon Chambers in 7th, Reese Cashmore in 6th. Sorry, it'll be Oliver Evans in 6th, and Reese in 5th, Tom, myself in 3rd, Andy 2nd, and Tony, of course, with the win.
Well done to Tony. 2 wins there. That was impressive stuff indeed. Get on the comments if you've got any questions. We'll try and get some drivers in. It'd be interesting to speak to Stu if we can, and Leon as well, so you can sort your beef out. I'm going to try and sort.
Oh, Lex, I promise you, I'm not going to be beefing with anybody on the live stream.
No, you're not on the live stream. I love the way you put that on the end. On the live stream.
Jump on comms. Right, I'm going to see if we can get Reese Cashmore on.
Okie dokie. Let's do that with Reese. If you've got any questions for Reese, get on the comments on YouTube now and let us know, and we'll answer. We'll ask them. We'll pop them to him. Oh, I'm so tired. I think obviously I do these live streams on Friday nights, Lockdown Live. We do some crazy quizzing. If you want to go and do that, playlockdown.com. Nice little plug for myself. We do that, and then obviously that means I end up drinking a little bit too much and staying up to a little bit too late. And then on the Saturday, I always feel really tired and sluggish. But this keeps me going. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it actually. It's nice racing. I felt super hooked up tonight.
Yeah. Just
and
unfortunate.
That's probably my disappointment at everything that went on in race 2.
That's a shame. That absolute shame. Shames. We're going to speak to Reese. Is he available, or is he going to?
Yeah, I've messaged him. He said he's up for it. Here he is. Reese Cashmore. How was your race, pal?
Amazing. Second race, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I had battles with maybe 3 or 4 different people, and you being one of them, Jim.
Yeah. You did well. I must say, like me losing it was mostly my fault. Like you did well to get me out on the outside where it was dirty offline, and I just lost it.
Oh, mate, I'm sorry.
No, that's racing. It's not your fault. Well done. You deserved it.
Yeah, I mean, first race was terrible. I could barely keep it on the track. It was definitely a mistake to skip out and practice this week.
Yeah.
But then second race, starting to find the groove around the sort of top of the mountain where the chicane is. And after I'd stopped making such huge mistakes, there was no real big offs, and I think, as we've sort of said before, consistency on this track pretty much wins you the race.
Yeah. Reese, is there a part of the track that you come up to that you dread every time you get to it?
Definitely that top portion.
Yeah.
Just completely unsighted on entry, and I just couldn't nail the breaking point.
Yeah, there was quite a few people have the same issue really as well.
It just throws you off for the downward twisties.
Yeah.
You get that entry wrong, and then you go in the wrong speed, and then it just all falls apart from there.
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
You've got to flow through there, haven't you?
100%.
Awesome. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, intense. I need a shower.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, me too. Definitely. Reese, thanks for joining us, friend.
No worries. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, mate.
Cool. Thank you, Reese. Nice one, pal. All right, I'm just watching the replay of. I shouldn't be doing this myself, really, but here we are.
I wish I could.
I'm looking at the move I did on Tony and at the start.
Oh yeah. I'm working on replays for next week.
Yeah.
There is a way of doing this. I'm going to set up another screen as well, so I can get more cameras and find action quicker.
Yeah.
It's all it's all growing, isn't it? It's what we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are we speaking to anyone else, or are we going to leave it there?
Yep. I'll see if I can get someone else on.
Let's get Stu on.
Shall we have Stu? All right.
Let's have Stu. He likes a little chat.
He does like a chat. Right. Message. Come on, comms.
So, if you've just joined us, we have finished round 6, the DTM series for Century Sim Racing. Tony Draper taking both races. So, 4 maximum points. Hello, how are you?
I am hot.
Yeah. Everyone's saying the same. Seemed a little bit of a tricky one for you this weekend, Stu.
I don't like this track.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that's unfair. I do like the track, just not with this car. I know a lot of people are keeping the DRS open across the top portion of the hill, and I just can't do that. Jim, you would be on me quite a few times across the top part, and I could see you were gaining rapidly on me, but I can't keep it open and keep it on the track. It's one or the other.
Yeah, it's very scary, isn't it? Like it certainly took me a minute and sort of a couple of tall whiskeys to get me ready to do it. But, for myself, I ended up feeling pretty hooked up, I must say.
Yeah, I think everyone had a fair share of spins, crashes, and collisions with the walls on that one. I mean, on that last race, then I don't know whether you worked out what I was doing when you were right behind me coming down the one of the final straights.
Yeah, you let me go, didn't you, so you could get the toe?
I thought he's going to get the toe on me and fly past me, so I thought I'll try and ease off a bit, get the toe on him, and do the opposite. But
on balance, I probably should have defended harder, but I thought, okay, I'll just hang it around the outside and make sure.
After we went across the line, I thought I should have. I had a toe on you and I kept letting off because I wanted to do it the final minute. But thinking about it, it probably would have been more beneficial to just get past you and then.
I suppose the lesson there is keep track position if you can.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's shown, hasn't it? Even though I let you past and got the toe on you, you still got back past me. So probably would have been worth just holding it out and seeing what happened.
Yeah, probably. I suppose with track position, you're holding the cards then, and what you did was you just handed all the advantage over and let me dictate how it was gonna play. Yeah. Oh well. Cool.
Lesson learned.
Yep, lesson learned indeed. Well done.
Yeah, well done, Stu.
Nice one.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, Lex.
No, James, thank you very much. Absolute pleasure, as always. What are your plans for the rest of the evening, my friend?
Well, I'm going to drink some wine, I think.
Oh, really? I'm definitely not going to do that. I'm drinking water, and I'm probably get a little movie on or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds like a good shout.
Very quickly before we go, if you want to get involved in and do this and join the drivers and have some fun, James is going to tell you exactly how you can do that really quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'd love to have you. All you've got to do is head to www.centurysim.co.uk/esports. There you'll have all of the information, like how the races work. Most importantly, the link to our Discord channel. Jump in the channel, all the information, all the downloads, everything that you need to go racing is all in there. We'd love to have you. The chat is great. It's a good time, and please come racing with us. We'd love to have you.
Absolutely. Go on.
Also, Lex, if I may, while I have the floor, we've also got a competition running at the moment, whereby if you go and buy it's essentially a raffle. So you buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Once the lockdown's finished and we've sold all the tickets, we'll pull a name out of a hat, and the winner is going to win a year worth of free sim racing with us.
A year.
Plus a year,
wow.
Absolutely. So a year's worth of.
Oh, that's well good.
Yeah. Plus, if that's not enough to sway you, half of the proceeds from that is going to go. We're going to donate to the NHS.
Oh yes, that's a nice touch.
Yeah, that's nice kind of why I've got the NHS stuff on the card that I'm driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, we'll do that. We're going to be back on Tuesday via this YouTube channel, so make sure you like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. It'll let you know that we're back Tuesday, 8 o'clock for the Century Sim Racing F2 Series. Where are we this week? Next week?
I believe it's Bahrain next.
Bahrain, awesome track.
Bahrain, yeah.
Right then, I'll see you then, James.
Yes, indeed.
So catch us Tuesday, 8 o'clock, this YouTube channel, and we'll have some fun. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you later.
All right, good night.
Bye.
Century Sim Racing is a motorsports virtual reality simulation racing centre. The idea being that you and your friends or your kids or whatever can come down, drive racing cars, race against each other on the limit and all that kind of stuff, but in a safe virtual reality environment.
The immersive experience of VR, even just racing with the 3 screens, all the feedback from all the pedals, steering wheel, just a great motorsports experience. Hopefully people can experience driving whatever they want, as fast as they want.
We use simulators a lot for training, so to have it here quite close to me means I'm probably going to be visiting quite a lot for a new track when I go to it.
I've loved it tonight at Century Sim. I've got a sim setup at home, but this is next level. And when you've got the VR on, it's really immersive, it's amazing.
I'm excited to work with the Century Sim guys because they're really nice and kind, and the technology is absolutely amazing.
I think it's the perfect place for networking events, birthday celebration, stag night, anything like that. Really good.
It's something that sort of works no matter how old you are. As long as you're having a, as long as you're up for a laugh, it's a good place to be.
We love Century Sim!
It's been pretty full throttle so far. It's been great though, I've loved every second of it and I'll do it all again.